Power tools use many ball bearings to allow various components to rotate. Over time, a ball bearing will wear and begin to fail. A bearing that is failing will usually give warning, often with a squeaking or squealing sound. Replacing a ball bearing is a repair that you can do yourself, and I'm going to show you how.
Hi, I'm Mark Socha.
Do-it-yourself repairs like these are easier than you might think. From lawn machines to cordless drills, kitchen mixers,
Outdoor grills.
our how-to videos walk you through each repair from start to finish. So doing it yourself means never having to do it alone.
Let's get started.
I'll begin by removing the blade from the bandsaw. First, I'll pull the table alignment pin, then the table insert. I'll loosen the tension on the blade. And now I can pull the blade away from the tires. Now I'll remove the upper wheel from the bandsaw. I remove the nut. And then I can pull the wheel away from the spindle. With the wheel removed, now I can remove the bearings. There's one on either side of the wheel. There's a couple of ways you can remove the bearings, and I'll show you both. The best way would be with a blind bearing puller. This is a specialty tool that you can get at most discount tool stores. If you don't have a blind bearing puller, you can just use a screwdriver and a mallet, and I'll show you this method first. I've opened my vise jaws so they're just wide enough to support the wheel, but aren't contacting the bearing. I'll insert the screwdriver through the top bearing so it's contacting the inner race on the lower bearing. And then I'll just tap the bearing out. Now I'll use a blind bearing puller to remove the other bearing. I insert the shaft of the bearing puller through the inner race and turn this upper shaft, which expands the lower shaft. Once it's tight inside the bearing, I'll install the handle. And then I use the slide hammer to pull the bearing out. Now I can install the new bearings. I've placed the wheel flat on top of the vise jaws. I'll place the bearing inside the wheel and then use a large socket to tap it into place. I'll flip the wheel over and do the bearing on the opposite side. And now I can reinstall the wheel. And I'll finish up by reinstalling the blade. And now you know how to install new bearings on your tool.
Be sure to check back often for new videos and expert advice.
If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up.
And leave a comment.